Guys, it took me almost 2 hours getting to the office today, so a second breakfast in the form of a bacon roll just seemed like the right thing to do. It was also snowing when I left my house, which I guess is why it took so long. As we all know, the UK kind of grinds to a halt, first sign of snow. So that was a fun morning. While it's always nicer to head off to the sun, talking about Portugal or Spain for a golf holiday, there is a lot to be said for playing golf in the UK at this time of year. As long as you wrap up warm and are well prepared for the conditions you might face in the UK, think waterproofs if necessary, mitts, hand warmers, maybe even a hip flask. Some of the value for money on offer throughout the UK and Ireland at this time of year is simply outrageous. With that in mind, I thought I'd draft in a colleague from YGT, and we're going to each pick 5 venues that you can play over the coming months in low season for less than £150, and we're talking 1 night, 2 rounds of golf for less than 150 quid. Tommy, it's Rory, mate. Yeah, could you please pop down to the first floor? We're going to go through our, remember we spoke about it the other day, top 5 UK venues over the next few months for less than 150 quid. Yep. Okay, mate, see you in a minute. Bye. Tommy, how's it going,
How are you, mate?
Good. You?
Really good, thank you.
Good. Say hello to everyone.
Hi.
Everyone, this is Tommy. Tommy, how long have you been at YGT first of all before we go through our lists?
It's my 13th year.
13.
Now, Rory.
So I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm coming up to 8.
Right.
But you've been here 13 years. We've known each other almost 8 years.
Yeah.
And I remember when I first joined the company, our first trip that we ever went on, I think it's probably the last time we played golf as well, which seems a bit ridiculous.
You're probably right, actually.
Like Glen Eagles.
I know what you're going to say, yeah.
We were in the pub the other day and you were telling, or you recanted this story. And just for the viewers, we'll go through it again, because it's a little bit, well, it's very me and it's also a little bit embarrassing.
Yeah, so one of the early familiarisation trips, as we call them, fan trips,
Yeah.
they hosted us, didn't they? And they host brilliantly, you know.
Like Glen Eagles is magic.
Beautiful
isn't it?
venue, it really is. One of the best 5-star experiences in the UK. And so we played the King's Course. We shook hands, I think, on the 17th. So there's nothing to play for the 18th, but I don't know. We shook hands, 2 and 1. Yeah, so you got one away. A little bit of an elevated tee to driving on the 18. Smashed it straight down the middle. And
That's unlike me.
anybody who knows or has played the King's Course, it's a raking par 5. But the best bit about the 18th is just to the left of the green. There's the most amazing Dormy House. The 19th is probably known by a lot of golfers, and it's calling now. I'm thirsty, I'm parched. I just want to get in, you know, no one likes losing, even friendly games. As I say, we shook hands on 17. So Rory's sitting very pretty in the middle of the fairway. And it's all open, it's all you can see is just wide fairway and a very, very big target area
And
for
it's
the
a bit
green.
of a blind shot though with that hump.
It was. So that hump that we could see, Rory, you decided it must have been about 150, 155, 160 yards. You proceeded to walk to the hump to get an exact yardage on the green, which is a huge target area. Okay, slightly tiered green. I'm focusing solely on the 19th, the Dormy House, for a cold beer. And I've seen you walking now 155 yards now. You doubled that because he's got to come back and hit his ball. That's 310 yards.
And that was a brand new employee, so you must be thinking, what the hell have they done?
Right, that's right. But when he eventually did get around to hitting his second, it was straight out the screws, straight into the heart of the green. Beautiful shot, it really was. And I'm thinking, great. I think a couple of our groups had already made their way to the 19th, so they were applauding you as we walked to the green. I think by this time I put my ball in my pocket.
I think I was only about 15 feet for you, wasn't I?
You were. I'll let you finish the story, Rory, because it's probably one of your most...
Well, as you all know, I can't putt, and I 3-putted for par. After wasting all his time, he was thirsty for a beer, he'd already lost the match, so yeah, that was your introduction to me. So I apologise for that. I don't take my golf so seriously anymore. The camera has long since banished that sort of behaviour. But anyway, let's get stuck into our list. So I obviously briefed you in on this video yesterday.
Yes.
And we don't know, well, you don't know what my list is. I don't know what your list is. I'm guessing there might be a couple of duplicates, I don't know, but I'm just bringing up the email here. So let's go through your list. It's not in any particular order, I would say, just 5 venues for less than 150 quid, the brief was. So that's 1 night, 2 rounds kind of stuff, isn't it? So yeah, let's kick it off with...
Okay, quite close to home, I'd say, for London and the home counties. Princes.
Yep.
Princes down on the Kent coast. Is that on your list?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
You know, straight overlooking the English Channel. That sea breeze will keep that golf course dry all day long.
Yeah, so I mean, in general, links versus parkland, during the winter months, you're going to get better conditioned links courses just because they drain well and nice, fast, firm conditions. So the value for money there, I think, is absolutely outrageous. Yeah,
so they completed a retransformation of the third nine, which, in addition to the Shores and Dunes, which they would classify as the championship course, the Himalayas is the third nine.
Yep.
Beautifully designed. We've had some great feedback from it. I enjoyed it when I played it in October last year, and it's a great addition. It was never really seen to be the poorer relation.
Yep.
But now it only complements what is the Shores and the Dunes as the championship course, and elevating that now to a fantastic go-to result, both in the low season
there you go
and
then.
High season.
Princes on both of our lists, and I'm just looking at the YGC website now, and obviously this price is subject to change, so it's from a from price, but you can get 1 night, 2 rounds, dinner, bed and breakfast at Princes, former Open Championship host, by the way, for 109 quid.
Yeah.
Outrageous. Right. So yeah, that's just a no-brainer. Next up on your list?
I think another venue again, sort of in London and home counties. Not many people know of it, but Thorpeness.
I don't actually know anything about this place really. I've never been. So
Thorpeness, again, relatively coastal, easy to get to out of London. Bordering counties, Norfolk, you can sort of migrate south into Suffolk and experience what Thorpeness is. 18 holes with tremendous golf.
Yep.
Heathland, cross with sort of coastal, so you've got really good drainage. They pride themselves on 18 holes of golf that you can experience for 12 months a year. You'll be playing 4 tees to greens, and some great hospitality from the hotel as well. A tremendous dining experience that you'll be able to have there. Very, very comfortable bedrooms, great public areas within the hotel, and a lovely location as well, sort of Aldborough very close by, for not only an additional round of coastal golf, but some beautiful sort of seaside experiences, fish and chips, etc.
Cool. Well, I will have to check that out. And again, just looking at the website, like you said, the dining experience, that's part of a lot of the packages we've got on here. So you've got 1 night, dinner, bed and breakfast, 2 rounds of golf at the moment from 99 quid.
That's right.
So I know you know what you're talking about, so I will be checking that one out at some point. But yeah, that's number 2 on your list. I don't know anything about that one, so I've got a little bit of a different one on mine. I'm going to go with East Sussex National. That's one of the first places I have filmed with Coach and Mark, and I think that's home to 2 fantastic golf courses, European Tour host in the past. The hotel's of a very decent 4-star standard, I believe. It's within half an hour of Brighton if you want to get taxis in and out for a night out. Again, you've got the dinner, bed and breakfast option. And if I just look this up on the website, I've always kind of said to people, in my opinion, because I've experienced this one, that it offers, along with Prince, is kind of the best value for money you can get in the UK with the standard of golf. And again, 1 night, dinner, bed and breakfast and a round of golf from 99 quid. 2 rounds, probably not a huge amount more than that. There you go, 109 quid.
Yeah.
So yeah, that standard of golf for less than £150, as I said, with all that extra stuff thrown in, the opportunity to go out in Brighton, if that's your sort of thing, can't beat that in terms of value for money, in my opinion.
Yeah, an award-winning spa as well. So let's not foreclose on our partners, wives, girlfriends.
Yeah.
Go down there. It's a great couples retreat, great golf, great spa.
All right, let's go for number 3 on your list.
I'm going to go across the border into bonny Scotland.
Okay.
The Fairmont St Andrews. The Fairmont St Andrews, again, European Senior Tour host, the Torrance course. Tremendous layout, and twinned with the Kittocks as well. So 2 fantastic 18 holes of golf, a 5-star venue to boot. We can get up there from as low as £117. That's playing both rounds of golf.
So that's 1 night, 2 rounds as well.
1 night, 2 rounds, £117. That takes us to the end of March. But let's not, and I said I've got a couple of venues which is offering great packages into April. £135 the same
April?
package in April. So
Wow.
clock shifting, the longevity and the opportunity to play golf now, the hours sort of stretch out. It's £135 in April, but let's not foreclose on January, February, March, where we are now. £117, 2 rounds of golf, the Kittocks and the Torrents. So, and that's 5-star venue.
Yeah, because that's also on my list. Because I did a video a week ago or so, maybe a little bit more, of my kind of bucket list for 2019. It was a very short list. It was just one UK venue, one Europe, one long haul, and I picked basically St Andrews as a whole because I've not really played anywhere near enough golf in Scotland, considering the access I get via my role, and obviously working Pure Golf Travel, and how close we are. It's a little bit embarrassing how little golf I've played in Scotland, and obviously Fairmont St Andrews, as you said, you've got the 2 golf courses, you've got the 5-star hotel, all the amenities, but you also get that St Andrews atmosphere, and I want to go and have a pint in the Jigger Inn. I want to be submersed in a place which is as obsessed with golf as I am, as far as I can tell. St Andrews, that's pretty much all anyone cares about is golf, and it's just oozing from every pore. So
yeah, it kind of has this real magical experience as you just move around the old grey town. You know, you don't have to be standing behind the first on the old course to kind of know where you are. You know, standing and moving around, just walking up the road hole, and anybody who knows and has been there, the Jigger Inn kind of sits and attaches itself to the old course hotel, but you can sort of walk up and then walk up the side of 18 and then into the old town there itself, and it kind of just oozes and stinks of golf. As I say, you don't have to be in and around greens and tee boxes and bunkers. You know, people are walking around with golf clubs on their back, and it just seems the norm. It's a fantastic place, and a plethora of golf courses for you to enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the main draw in St Andrews is the old course, and there are loads of other top-end golf courses in the area, but if you're looking for value for money and you want to experience that St Andrews vibe and some class golf, then obviously Fairmont St Andrews is let's say a budget way of doing that.
For sure.
Yeah, that's on both lists as well. So we're on to number 4 on your list now.
My favourite result in the UK, and again we're going to have to cross borders.
I'm guessing I know roughly maybe which one this is.
Yeah, so they've just shut or closed. They're not charging no longer to get into Wales across the M4 bridge without fees now. So go and enjoy what the Celtic Manor has to offer. My favourite result in the UK, I think it was described to me early this week, in the tail end of last week. It's a Disneyland for golfers, and I can't really argue with that. Host to 3 great golf courses, one of them being the 2010 home of the Ryder Cup in 2010. So a great opportunity to play some top mark golf courses in the 2010 within this period. We call it the low season, but we can get there not under £150, but actually under £100. One night with 1 round of golf.
I'm just looking at this here, the 1 night 1 round on 2010 from 94 quid. I mean, it is brilliant. Like you said, you've got the other 2 golf courses as well. To play a Ryder Cup course for that amount of money and then stay in a decent set of accommodation, that's just brilliant. And also, it's not just the playing of the golf course, which is really good fun, but you get that member for the day kind of experience. You know, they're cleaning your clubs when you finish, they give you the engraved bag tags, all that kind of stuff. So it's more than just a round of golf, isn't it? Yeah,
it's the full golfing experience that they bestow on you at the Celtic Manor, from bag drop to locker room walk around, practice facilities which is fully grassed, driving range, excellent putting green, bunker play areas, all in close proximity to the first tee.
I'm going to go for number 4 on mine, and this is a place I actually haven't played, but I know lots of people who have played it, including Mark and the guys who I do the filming with, and that's Trevose. I love links golf. Again, I would imagine Trevose is probably in tremendous condition throughout the year. It looks absolutely spectacular in terms of its location, right on the sea, as you'll see from these pictures flashing up on the screen now. But I just looked and I kind of thought, I didn't expect it to be this cheap.
No.
It's ridiculous. So we're talking at the moment 1 night, 2 rounds of golf for a group of 4. A small stipulation, we all like to play in 4 balls anyway. Self-catering basis, but 2 rounds on the championship course at Trevose, 85 quid. And that's like, if you just looked up their green fee, surely it'd be hovering around the 85 quid mark anyway. So to get 2 rounds down, a night accommodation down there, ridiculous value for money.
Well,
Have you played the course?
At that I have, Rory. It's a fantastic experience, but I'll add at £85. It's got to be cheaper to turn off the heat and turn off the lights and get away for one night, isn't it, in this current climate? Yeah.
That's brilliant value for money. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking that one out this year as well. So final venue on your list. I'm
going to just go somewhere the Cotswold Hotel. It hosted us back in November as a collective. The whole of the Your Golf travel team went down there. It's an exclusive venue to ourselves. We went down there in November, 18 holes of golf. We played for the title of the Your Golf Travel Champion, and
didn't get an invite to that by then. I won't take it. I have taken personally, actually.
So we went down there. They hosted us brilliantly on the Friday night. Drinks till early hours for some, but we was all on the tee from 9:30. And I was mightily impressed. I'd played the course before. I'd stayed and experienced what the Cotswold Hotel has to offer. But playing it in the low season, mid-November, we was playing it in beautiful conditions. Tees to greens. The greens were some of the best that I'd played in probably all year. And I know the challenges for greenkeepers and courses that last year.
And obviously that's one of the biggest sticking points for any golfer playing this type of golf in the winter in the UK is it is pretty hard to actually find greens in good nick. So.
Right.
That's a massive plus point.
So over 125 years old as a golf course, the hotel only 3 years in age. It's a new addition to an established golf course. Very modern inside, public areas, large rooms, overnight bags, golf clubs, all being able to go to rooms. It's one of the big challenges of maybe older hotels. But the Cotswold fit and built for purpose for you as a golfer to enjoy. 18 holes of great golf. Even on a one-night stay, we can get unlimited golf packages. I'll let Rory go through price points. But
so yeah, I mean, one night, unlimited rounds of golf, £59 per person. Ridiculous. And like I said, I don't really have a great concept of what this is like, because I just remembered why I didn't get the invite. I might have been in the Caribbean or Florida. Or
probably.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward. We'll move on from that. But yeah, so Cotswolds is your final venue, and my one is a bit of a drive for anyone Midlands, even south upwards, but St Mellion. Obviously it's right down in Cornwall. But I looked on the website earlier when I was trying to formulate my list, and I didn't actually expect this to come in under our little barrier of £150, but it's comfortable. You got, again, one night, unlimited rounds of golf, dinner, bed and breakfast from £99.
Yeah.
And the quality of the Nicholas course down at St Mellion, I'm sure lots of you have probably seen Mark's vlogs at that course. I would say that's one of the best inland courses I've played, not just in England, but the whole of the UK and Ireland. It's an absolutely spectacular course. I've not played the Kerno course, but if you get unlimited golf on the Nicholas course and you can get out for 36 holes there for less than £100, it's £99. That's have you played St Mellion before?
Yeah.
Outrageously hard from certain tees.
Probably one of the most difficult courses I've ever played.
But I try and ignore that, and I know on certain courses that I'm, let's say, out of my depth in comparison to the course where I get my handicap from. But what a golf course that is, though. Even if you manage your expectations, and you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, agreed. I think it's a case of going down there with your A game and golf balls, really.
I go everywhere with
the blind
shots.
shots, huge amount of blind shots around it, but it doesn't detract from the enjoyment of the course. It's a beautifully designed golf course with its own challenges.
Yeah, and the hotel's pretty of a decent standard as well. Nice sports bar and all the rest of it. So there you go, guys. I'm going to let you get back to your phone now, Tom, because I'm sure there's lots of these lovely people ringing it off the hook, trying to get all this kind of stuff booked in. So
it's a great time to play golf right now. Rory,
yeah, exactly. I mean, obviously, like I said at the start of this video, it's probably a nicer experience to jet off to sunny Oak Climbs and enjoy some sun. But if you're looking for value for money and you haven't got oodles of time, you're just looking for a couple of days of golf, then these are definitely up
golf in Blighty. That's where.
Yeah, exactly. All right, mate. Thank you very much for your
help.
The
Rory.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thanks, guys.
Speak on the phone. There you go, guys. Those are some great options for anyone looking for golf in the UK over the next few months. As I said, less than £150. So yeah, jump on the YGT website, check out those venues. If you want to talk about any more of them in depth, either email me at the usual place, raymondo@yourgolftravel.com, or drop Tommy's email onto the screen now as well. You can get in touch with him directly. He will sort you out with a quote as soon as possible. He's quick as lightning, that man. And don't forget, thanks to our Great for Groups promo that's currently running until the end of Jan, time is of the essence as well. So if you get in touch and get something booked up before the end of January, there's all manner of added values that you can benefit from, including free tailor-made TP5 golf balls for bookings in the UK. So yeah, I'll post the link for the Great for Groups page in the description to this video so you can find out more information there. But yeah, hopefully this video has given you some ideas. If you're looking to get away, as I said, for one night, 2 rounds of golf, that sort of thing, you can do it on a budget and play some seriously good quality golf. So any other questions about these venues, pop some comments down there. If you have played any of the courses we mentioned, let us know what you thought about them, or maybe let us know which of the courses out of the ones we mentioned you would most like to play. As always, like the video if you enjoyed it. Hopefully, as I said, this gave you some ideas of what you can get up to in the coming months. But yeah, I will see you guys soon. Enjoy the weekend. Ironically, after spending this time talking about winter golf in the UK, I'm off to Dubai on Saturday morning. So yeah, I'll see you soon from the UAE.